Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the 80-60 rule. I am Mark. I'm 61 years old.
Hello, everybody. I'm Greg, and I'm 80 years old. 81 years old.
You're 81. Fact check, 81. Uh-oh.
Okay,
What'd you forget?
Nothing. All right. Can
It
anybody
popped
hear
back
me?
open. It popped back open. You want to close?
Yeah. Okay. We
All right,
ready?
Oh, wait. It popped back open again. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Come on.
All right.
Not now. Not now.
All right.
I read these stupid stuff in the paper about advice to the lovelorn or advice to people and all that. What do you think about this? A woman, friends with her mate, and there's a no parking sign, and he says to her, when you come back, don't worry about it. They don't do it. They don't enforce it, and it's all right. Don't worry about it. Just park there. She says, okay. It's like an apartment building or whatever. She parks there. She gets a ticket. The only thing he did is took her to the station. Wouldn't you pay?
That's your fault. Yeah, it's your fault. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? What things are coming to? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. You know what? That reminds me of a Sebastian Maniscalco thing where he said he told his father that he was going to be playing, I think, the Chicago Theater. I think that's where he was playing. And instead of being all excited, like for him, like oh, that's terrific. He said, "Oh my God, where are those people going to park?" Because
I remember that. Yeah.
Parking is such a hassle.
Well, that's the first thing I asked for. Where am I going? Where am I going to park? Talk. And with that, let's talk sports. That's fun to talk about, isn't it?
I love sports. It's a great time of year.
All right, let's talk sports. All right, let's go first to baseball. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Baseball. Baseball's around the corner. About, I guess, 75 days. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of free agent signing going on right now, right?
Yes. What do you think about this? Was in the paper about that. Cooperstown thinks very few, but all ballot newcomers deserve salute. All right. So I'm going to ask you these names that are on the Hall of Fame nominee, and ask you, do you know him? Do you know of him, and would you vote for him?
Okay, so this is just like a rapid fire up or down of whether or not they're getting in or not.
Yeah. Jose Bautista.
No.
Adrian Beltre.
Yes.
Bartolo Colon.
No.
Adrian Gonzalez.
No.
Matt Holliday.
Man.
Cardinals.
It seems like, yeah, but I don't know if the longevity was there. I'm going to say, yeah.
Okay.
Just a guess.
Victor Martinez.
Yes.
Joe Mauer.
Yes.
Brandon Phillips.
I don't think so.
Who he was. I have no idea.
Second baseman, Reds. Long time second baseman with the Reds. I think Barry Larkin kind of preceded him, but I think they played together for a while.
Okay. Jose Reyes.
No.
James Shields.
Who?
James Shields, pitcher for the White Sox.
Yeah, no, no.
Chase Utley.
Ooh, I'd have to see the stats. Meaning, like, very similar player to like Ryne Sandberg.
Yeah.
Ryne Sandberg is in the Hall of Fame. I'd have to like measure those stats because my first reaction is yes.
David Wright.
No, unfortunately, when he he got ill pretty right in the prime of his career, so probably no.
Okay.
Mets. He was at the Mets.
That's interesting. I don't know somebody else. I always thought, to me was the Hall of Fame in baseball, football. Like you go, wow, whoa, you don't get a wow anymore. I don't see a wow.
Yeah, there's just a very few wows. I might have been wrong on a couple of those guys when I said no, only because, you know, um, I just don't know them intimately, like their
I
stats.
would
But
probably think Joe Mauer because of the Twins, and he played first base. And
I think he had some batting championships, didn't he?
yeah, was he a catcher too?
Who's the one who was there was another guy who was like right with him with the Twins, Joe Mauer and like a French sort of name. I can't
Yeah,
remember. Anyway,
that's who I'm. Yeah, okay,
yeah,
yeah.
I can't remember who it is.
It's just interesting, isn't it? Huh?
Yes.
Let's um let me talk about. Let's see baseball. Let's do the NBA. One thing about the
Ooh, NBA. All right, this is your deal.
yeah, but the NBA. I'm not following at all. I'm watching the games. I'm not following. Oh, who's in the tournament?
Oh yeah, me neither. Me neither. I don't. I'm sure there's an age group that is. It's just not our age group. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
uh, yeah. You're right. That's a good point. That as rationale why it's just like I think that's over. Sometimes it's like over too much. Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
enough to see a season, and then you're gonna watch. You can do another thing like. It's,
Yeah, the thing is that any opportunity to do a parlay card or do some of the online betting with the sports apps, they're going to create something just to generate more revenue. So from that standpoint, it's pretty interesting, pretty fun. That would be a fun thing to do if I was maybe if I was 30 years younger. But I'm sure it's having some positive feedback and numbers across the board. Like I said, just not from guys who are 61 and 81.
yeah, 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 yeah. Let me talk about a guy who I really like as a coach. I guess as a person, I don't know him as a person. Greg Popovich,
Oh, I
San Antonio Spurs.
yeah, it seems like I would love him as a person too, meaning I really like his
Yeah,
his
yeah,
the cut of his jib, as they say. I don't know why
exactly.
they say that, but
But he said there was a game, a San Antonio Spurs game, and the fans were booing. And I have it here. They were booing um, the Kwame Leonard.
yeah, yeah.
And let me get it here. I'm sorry here.
So he played for the Spurs,
He played for the Spurs, then he left the Spurs.
right?
And he gets on the phone. Popovich says, have some class. Stop the booing.
I mean, like on the PA, he gets on the
Yeah.
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 He tells the
And
home team,
there's no one that I've talked to that sides with him. Me neither. You'd be able to say what you want.
right? Yeah, yeah. I really like Popovich. I really respect him. Uh, Longtime guy. On social issues, seems always to be on the correct side of things, in my opinion. However, let people boo unless maybe they were getting personal. Maybe they were talking about family. Maybe they were talking about.
Well, that's off base. So let me get to make sure. Popovich, we all agree to that, right?
All
You
of
should
us in our live audience agrees to that, right?
right.
Yes.
He also said it, right? Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk football. I got to read you something, Mark, real fast. Wyatt Bramwell, I'm saying his name because he deserves it. Began playing tackle football in the third grade. He became a star in his high school team. Quietly, however, he was suffering, had decided to end his life. Weeks before he was supposed to start college to study engineering, his parents recorded a message on his phone for his family and parents. The parents shared it with a theme.
Oh,
Hello,
wow.
this is. This is me explaining what's wrong with me. I've been depressed for a long time. My head is pretty messed up and damaged. The voices and demons in my head just started to take over everything. I wanted to do. I wanted to do. I took a lot of hits through football. I took a lot of concussions, and a lot of times I never told anybody, but I was feeling in my head after I hit. You know, I just kind of kept playing, which was not smart on my end. I know that. He committed suicide. That was his final request for his father. Um, I want my brain donated to be studied. Isn't that something? As much as I like football, I watch it all weekend. It bothers me with somebody like, I still say good hit, but I make sure that it's not a good hit in the head.
Yeah. And then there's always that just that whenever you see a stretcher, and then you realize whenever you see a stretcher, and then you realize that, okay, once that's done, they're back out there hitting themselves again.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not done, it's just out of the camera range. That person is suffering big time, and it probably means they're going to suffer for the rest of their life. But then when that goes out of, exit stage right, they go
That's
right
right.
back to but we
Right.
love it.
Yeah. And you got to see to the players for the players when that happens, they're all out there to support. It wasn't like, oh, you know, let's do the huddle. Let's
That's it's a brotherhood and
yeah, the
sisterhood.
brotherhood.
My I've got some grand children who play hockey, and a very, we're talking about youth hockey, very young. And whenever somebody gets hurt, um, they bumps and bruises and things like that. Both teams always take a knee, and then the coaches come out and they see, how the kid's doing. But it's like the game stops. They've taught these kids that okay, timeout. We're all going to take a knee out of respect, and we're going to make sure that kid's okay. So on the one hand, it's like it's reality. On the other hand, it's nice to see a little bit of sportsmanship. You know.
Where do they get hurt? Where do they get hit? Like
Yeah, I will say, thankfully, normally it's not a big deal. I'm talking really young kids. Normally it's just, ah, and then they get up okay. I don't think I've ever seen, and I've seen hundreds of hockey games, youth hockey games, where anybody's gotten seriously hurt. It's usually just, like they fell awkwardly or something like that. So, I know it happens, but I'm just saying that it's just nice to see that the game stops and everything stops just to make sure that that kid's okay. So
what are they wearing? Are they
everything.
uh, goggles?
Yeah, they have cages at that age,
Yeah.
in front here. Neck guards, because that was just in the news, a terrible accident with a hockey player. Neck guards, and then the full pads and everything like
The
that.
pros
So
have it. Pros have it, and neck guards too.
pros, it's optional. It's optional. Yeah,
How
I mean
about that?
you can spot it when you see them. It's like a turtleneck sort of thing.
How about the teeth? Uh, no,
Well,
they
the youth hockey has a cage, so that's not an issue. In fact, all the way up to college hockey, I think, has a cage.
who was the guy for the Blackhawks?
Duncan Keith.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was interested with football. When you look at it, like if I didn't get hurt, I didn't play it. You're working there's only 17 games. Uh, I would make sure like I come from my team is that I'm from Miami or Tampa or Arizona. It's hot, I'm not in Buffalo. I got a good market,
So you're saying if you have a choice, yeah.
and I'm really playing for like 3 hours a week, right?
Right.
Right. For
You're making it
17
sound easy.
and where baseball it's 162 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
How we
Jim's the
doing?
other guy.
How we
What?
doing, Tom?
We need to wrap this up.
Okay, let's wrap it up. All right. Everyone, thank you for listening. Any comments, anything, let us know, and we'll try and discuss it. Okay? The art of a conversation.
The art of
Thank you.
conversation. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Like Greg said, you can like or subscribe or whatever, or comment. Greg, nice talking to you.
Likewise. Thank you, Mark.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.